the air on over 30 radio stations in Western Pennsylvania. And on the net with over 10 schools and hundreds of live and archived broadcasts at www.msasports.net. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the MSA Sports Network.
Welcome to the PIHL on MSA Sports. The Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League on the Management Science Associates Sports Network is sponsored by Progress, by First Commonwealth Bank, by Carlow University, by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Dunkin' Donuts, by Grove City College, by Dollar Bank, by Erie Insurance and the Charles M. Mills Insurance Agency, and by Management Science Associates. For all the action of tonight's game, let's head to ringside. It's the PIHL on MSA Sports.
Tonight from the Alpha Ice Complex in Harmarville, it is PIHL coverage on the MSA Spotlight, the PIHL video spotlight of the game, as well as Fox Chapel 0-1 in the early season. They take on the Hampton Talbots. Hampton is 1-0. With Rob Longo, I'm Bob Orkwis, Scott Majeski running the camera for us. Fox Chapel and Hampton both call the Alpha Ice Complex their home ice. This is a home game for the Hampton Talbots, and they'll be in the white jerseys with the dark blue shorts, the blue and gold, the blue and yellow trim. They're going to be moving from right to left across your computer keyboard. The road black uniforms for Fox Chapel with the white and red. And we are underway. And we'll catch up as this progresses. But Hampton has the face-off. Josh Yan in his own zone puts it up into the near corner. Serling goes behind the net, but he's beaten to the puck by Jonathan Rice. Fox Chapel in the early going devastated by some injuries. They have at least 4 players out of the lineup with injury, although several of them are set to return shortly, thanks to Eli Eisenson before the game for helping me out on the roster. There's an opportunity on a counterattack down the right wing. Euricchio centers the Rice, and it comes in front, and the shot was blocked up in the air, and then the rebound was put on Connor Andrews, and Andrews made the save. First good opportunity, almost a 3-on-2, then a 3-on-1 for Fox Chapel, but Andrews up to the task.
Yeah, 2 solid saves there by Connor Andrews, and that's what Fox Chapel's going to have to do. Short bench tonight. Going to have to jump on Hampton early to try to get some scoring opportunities before the legs start to wear down.
Hampton works in their shot. Veltri save. Rebound, and Veltri stops that, and another jam opportunity from Justin Weinbrenner from the near side, left wing circle, bottom of the left circle, and another save. So a good job by both of these goaltenders early. Andrews at one end, and then Chad Veltri, number 3 in the black and red, at the other end for Fox Chapel. Hampton keeps it in. You heard Rob mention they're going to, every opportunity the Foxes get with this short bench, they're going to have to try to take advantage of it. Fox Chapel 0-1 in the early going. They lost a home game to Armstrong. The Riverhawks beat the Foxes 4-1. Puck at the right point, shot through traffic, is deflected wide, taken by Jason Reiner. 1-0 on the season for the Hampton Talbots. They defeated Penn Trafford by a score of 8-3. Good job of forechecking, keep it in. A centering pass comes to Nate Condren at the point, and he gets it back to center ice for Fox Chapel. That opportunity for Daniel Grob for the Hampton Talbots. Matt Rinaldo is in his 3rd year as the head coach of the Hampton Talbots. Richard Villani is in his 2nd year as the head coach of Fox Chapel. In his own zone, Seth Krahofsky for Fox Chapel. Lost it at center ice to Rapino. Rapino played it back to Reiser. That pass a little too hard for Spencer Homitz. And to the far side, Ted Uminski has it for the Foxes. He gives it away at the Hampton blue line, and the Talbots will counterattack down the right side. Centering pass, a little quick shot, it's a skate. Backhander, it's the outside of the net, as Ryan Bates was the intended pass, but it came to the near side. Cody Reiser was out there, and then a backhanded shot hit the side of the net. So good opportunity for Hampton. They still work down low. Puck comes to the left wing boards, and keeping it at the near point is Alexander Rapino. Being forechecked there by Seth Kurhofsky. Comes behind the net. Centering pass comes out to Rapinoe through traffic. Deflects off the left toe. And a good save by Chad Veltri. So that shot was taken by Rapinoe. Homet's got it in front. There was a good opportunity for the Talbots, but they couldn't take advantage of that. And the counterattack with Shane Kurhofsky is intercepted. Spencer Homet's down the right side is 1-on-4. Makes a move. He gets in. And his wrist shot from the right circle is denied by Chad Veltri. And Veltri holds on.
Smart play by Veltri there. He realized that his defensive pairings in the middle of a change coming towards the bench create a little bit of an opportunity there for Hampton just to blow the whistle, get a face-off in your own end, and fight to live another day. That Fox Chapel defense, though, a little bit under siege, though, for a couple minutes.
Josh Shan at the right point, fires off the face-off win. Deflects wide, near side slapper. Comes behind, and that picked off the boards by Zabrowski. Tries to jam it in. The big Justin Weinbrenner is in front. Weinbrenner in a hat trick in the win over Penn Trafford. He misfires. 2-on-2. Come the Foxes back the other way. And skated off the puck is Jasper Uricchio. And it's played back to center ice. The Foxes will put it to the near side, right wing side of the rink for Condren. Condren is skated off the puck by Serlingione. Serlingione lost it. It's played up to Nate Condren. Good skating move for Condren to get into the zone. His wrist shot from just inside the blue line is gloved easily by Connor Andrews, and he holds on. A faceoff will be forthcoming in the Hampton zone. We played 4 minutes and 50 seconds. We're scoreless from the Alpha Ice Complex here in Harmarville.
Andrews held on that puck. He wanted to face off, and the official just never blew the whistle. And then he finally was about to drop it behind the net, and then the whistle finally blew. And Josh John was kind of like, "What's up with that?"
Face off to the left of Connor Andrews, his first start of the season. Chad Veltri took the loss in the opening game for Fox Chapel against Armstrong. Veltri's goals against average on the season 4.0, save percentage .920. Out of his own zone with speed comes Justin Reiner. Gains the zone, but it's deflected away. Trying to counterattack the other way is Seth Kurhofsky. His pass is too far for Brian Wonderly. And coming the other way, good check by Jonathan Rice at center ice as he took a Hampton player off the puck. And now a counter attack by Hampton as gaining the zone was Grob. Grob also has Daniel White on his wing. Intercepted back the other way down the right side. Seth Kurhofsky skates to the right circle. Justin Reiner angles him off the puck, and it's cleared up and out. And a 2-on-2 the other way coming from right to left for Hampton. Down the near side was Justin Adamski, but he didn't get an angle. Good defensive play by Sam Stites for Fox Chapel. Puck is played up but not out. Kept in by Hometz on the right side, but he lost control. And now it's slid back to center ice by Wonderly. Hampton puts it right back in. Wonderly is a call-up. He goes in to get it off the skate of Uricchio, and it comes to Jonathan Rice. Rice is going to have to pick up a lot of the scoring opportunities here for the Fox Chapel Foxes in the early going, as Eli Eisenson, a solid defenseman, is out of the lineup. Probably their top forward, and one of maybe the top forwards in Class AA. Ben Friedland is out of the lineup, as is Adam Rosenberg. Friedland and Eisenson are close to returning. Eli told me before the game he's been working on rehab and an ACL. He's about 2 weeks away from returning. He said we're going to maybe take a hit the first couple of weeks, but we should get stronger as this season goes along.
Well, Jonathan Rice, too, you saw his capabilities in the middle of the ice, what he can do offensively.
Good shot from down low on the near side, and a right pad save as Hometz is denied by Chad Veltri. And now it's slid back to center ice. Ryan Bates goes back into his own zone for Hampton, has the puck. Good forechecking effort, though, by Shane Kurhofsky, and then it's dumped back in by Nathaniel Miskey. Played behind the Hampton net by Rapinoe. Rapinoe puts it on the near boards in his own zone and skating up, trying to get to center ice, and doing a good job is Cody Reiser. Reiser comes down the right side, long wrist shot, and the easy glove save made by Chad Veltri. He holds on with 10:55 to go in the first period. We're scoreless here on the MSA Sports Network. It's the PIHL Spotlight Game of the Week right here at MSA with Rob Longo. I am Bob Orkwis. So whether you're catching the video stream or listening to the live or archived audio broadcast, we appreciate it. Face-off won by the Talbots. Shot blocked by Rice. Rice is trying to come back. It was a 4-on-2, maybe a 3-on-2. He flies down the left side, but a good stick check by Rapinoe. Good stick work. Behind the net is Rice. Centering pass, Nathaniel Miskey, center point. Can't shoot it, drops it for Stites. Stites was checked, and he couldn't get a clear shot off. He dumps it down in low for Rice. Rice puts it in front, off the mark for Shane Kurhofsky, and out of the zone come the Talbots. Down the right wing, Serlingione. He gets into the zone, leaves it there for Jordan Zabrowski, wrist shot, and a blocker save low to the ice, made by Chad Veltri. Out of the zone comes Jasper Uricchio. Uricchio through the neutral zone. He's 2-on-5, 3-on-5, wrist shot, and a good job to deny Rice down in the butterfly, but making the blocker save and holding on is Connor Andrews. The faceoff will be forthcoming in the Hampton zone. Shots in the early going in favor of the Hampton Talbots 5-2.
A really good save there by Andrews, too. It's very difficult, especially dropping down to that butterfly, and then that shot just rises, because a lot of times here in the PIHL, it's usually low shots, usually just below the glove, and that one really rose on him. Good job to kind of shrug the shoulder up and be able to hang on to get the freeze.
Also up to absorb that and not allow any rebound. So in the zone, Hampton in front, and Uricchio, or excuse me, it is Veltri, not Uricchio, and a deny in front as a quick pass got in front. And it was denied. It was Grob who was in tight. Veltri's been up to the task in the early going. He's made 6 saves, maybe none better than that one. Adamski's pass is behind Daniel White. White tries to get it. Veltri beats him to the puck, but White steals, and he almost centered it and put it off the right pad of Veltri. That was a little bit dangerous. Comes to the near side, kept in the left wing half boards by the Hampton Talbots. Spencer at the near point tries to keep it in, and he does. A nice pinch by Kyle Spencer. Down the right side, Ryan Bates down low. He put a good little wrist shot on, but he fired it high and wide. Comes back behind the net, too far for Bates. Played to the far side, pinching in is Reinert. He kept it in. He has it. Going to walk in front, centers down low to the backhand, but taking it off the stick was Veltri. Good little poke check on White. White gets it back, skates. Good drop pass from his belly through traffic. The shot by Reiner, stopped by Veltri and cleared by the Foxes.
How about the job there by Jonathan Rice, realizing he got caught up and he threw the hand pass.
Steal by Condren, and he fires from the right side, and Nate Condren just missed the far posts. He was on his belly to make that pass. Uricchio in his own zone for the Foxes with 8.5 to go in the scoreless first period. Out of his own zone comes Jasper Uricchio, one of the alternate captains for the Foxes. He's 1-on-3, beats a couple, puts a shot on from the bottom of the left circle, and that stop was made by the pad of Connor Andrews. Center point shot blocked in front by the Talbots. They get it away from Rice, and a 2-on-2 for Hampton if they hurry. Bates backhands it. He wants to get off the ice, and on the far side, the right wing, Spencer Homitz was ahead of the play, and the Talbots are offside.
I'll tell you what, this Fox Chapel team has a lot of talent, too. I mean, the only thing holding it back right now is numbers, which shouldn't be an issue, like you said, in a couple weeks, Bob, but a lot of talent on this Fox Chapel team, really plays together as a unit, knows where everybody's going to be on the ice. Pretty impressed so far, especially considering a shorthanded bench. And how about the job that Chad Veltri has done in net so far?
Off the face-off, Serlingione in a low wrist shot, stopped by Veltri.
Right on cue.
On cue, absolutely. He makes another good save. He's made 7 in this first period. The thing about this game is as it rolls on, with the Foxes only being able to place 2 lines out there, Hampton is able to roll 4 lines. So you would think they might be able to wear Fox Chapel down. Face-off win, very patient wrist shot. Blocked in front, Jordan Zabrowski went for a little stroll, fired from between the circles. Serlingione keeps it alive. Dumps a little short pass to Justin Weinbrenner, who pokes it beyond the net. The big lefty skates all the way to the left corner, now reverses. Centering pass, he finds his man, but it's behind Alex Michelle. Michelle couldn't shoot it. Has it, working in the right corner, gives it away. It's on the stick of Nathaniel Miskey. Miskey can't clear. Serlingione kept it in. Kept in again at the point. Hampton doing a good job. That time it was Michelle who kept it alive. Weinbrenner skates down the right wing, comes along the goal line, walks out and fires. Veltri down low in the butterfly, deny that, and the rebound is cleared away by Fox Chapel. All the way to the far boards. First man to the puck is Michelle. Gets it into the skates of Weinbrenner. Wrist shot from through traffic, and the save is made by Veltri as Jordan Zabrowski put a nice screen up in front of Chad Veltri. 9 shots already for Hampton in this first period, but the score remains 0-0.
And that's what Veltri's going to have to deal with all night. not only going back to the point about throwing out two lines there, Bob, you might have some people going out of position too. You might have some defenders trying to work up on some wings. You might have wingers coming back to try to give some defense some breaks. So, and the other thing you got to keep in mind too is in between periods, in between the first and second period, you don't have that intermission. Only a minute or so.
Fox Chapel gets in. They might have been offside. Near side wrister from the right circle, top of the right circle by Condren is right into the breadbasket of Connor Andrews, and he holds on with 6:47 to go. Third shot of this period for the Fox Chapel Foxes. Chad Veltri is the returning starter, at least a 2-year starter. I want to say maybe a 3-year starter now for Fox Chapel, so it's nice to have that consistency back in the net for Richard Villani, the head coach of Fox Chapel. Stolen away by Daniel Grob. His pass, although out of the reach, and a good job on defense by Stites to deny that pass to Adamski. And Adamski has to come back in his own zone to play it. Justin Adamski had 2 goals in the win over Penn Trafford for Hampton. Gives it to Daniel Grob, and Grob is offside at the Fox Chapel blue line, and that'll force a face-off just in the neutral zone, just outside of the Fox Chapel blue line. 9-3 again, the shots in this early going. And we are very early in the season. Both teams, this is the second game for both of these teams, and most teams have played just 1 or 2 games so far. We'll go over the standings as we get into between periods in the early going. Of course, Hampton is in the Eastern Division in Class AA, as is Fox Chapel in the PIHL AA Conference. And Armstrong, Greater Latrobe, Hampton, and Hempfield all 1-0 to start the season in the AA Eastern Division. Wrist shot was off the net. Good job by Andrews to stick it wide, and a better job to play that carom off the boards and not allow it to come out in front. He holds on and will have a face-off to his left in the Hampton zone.
The X factor tonight for Hampton might be Justin Weinbrenner, literally head and shoulders above everybody else. He just looks like a complete monster out there, especially on skates too. So, you know, his size is going to be a huge advantage, especially trying to wear down Fox Chapel on limited numbers.
Had a chance to interview Justin in a center stage last year. I believe he told me he was about 6'4". Then you put the skates on him, and he's definitely a big boy out there. Foxes have it in their own zone. Turning with it is Nate Condren. And up ahead was Euricchio. Would have been a delayed offside. The counterattack comes in the form of Cody Reiser for Hampton. To a knee, had the puck, still had it. And Euricchio skates in and taken away by Rice. Jonathan Rice can't clear. Kept in, working down the near side. Michelle fires. Veltri saw that all the way. Good job by Veltri to move from right to left and make the glove save, and he holds on at another face-off in the Fox Chapel zone.
Poor Sam Stites, too. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place. He dropped his stick and was thinking about going for it. It was between the circles, but then every time he went to go take a step towards it, then Hampton was able to get back possession, and then he was finally able to kind of meander on over there, especially because of the freeze by Veltri.
Good check off the face-off, and it comes to Weinbrenner. Walks in and fires a hard wrist shot from between the hashes, and he just missed the far post. Good job on the face-off and the check by Serlingione, which created the opportunity for Weinbrenner. Now the puck is slid past the reach stick of William Meglio, and Meglio for the Talbots has to go back into his own zone. Directing traffic is Josh Jan. They come up the near side, but Ted Uminski, a nice job to skate in and keep it in at least temporarily. Zabrowski on the attack with Weinbrenner down the left side. Zabrowski weaves in, gets it to Weinbrenner. His shot was blocked in front, and it was loose. It actually got caught up in the uniform of Jacob Miskey. Miskey didn't know where it was. Veltri did, but then it finally trickled wide. 2 good opportunities on this shift for Justin Weinbrenner. Played around to the near boards, the left wing boards in the Fox Chapel zone. Comes to the point. Meglio leaves it there. Good skating effort by Serlingione to walk in, and he fires down the right side wide. Centering pass by Serlingione is picked up and cleared back behind the net by Sam Stites for Fox Chapel. Kept in though. Weinbrenner behind the net, skates off a check. Will go to the right point. Jan will tee it up. He fires, blocked in front. Veltri had it, and then jamming at it were the Hampton Talbots, but cleared away at the last second by Fox Chapel. Now a centering pass and a deflection. Veltri holds on. Jordan Zabrowski causing some trouble in front of the Fox Chapel net, but once again, Chad Veltri up to the task.
And Ted Uminski there on defense, too, was able to get a stick on there, at least hack it away a little bit and disrupt a scoring chance. But, We still got 3:58 to go here in the first period, and Chad Veltri is the main reason why it's still scoreless with 12 saves already. I think he's the front runner for one of our Management Science Associates 3 stars of the game.
Make it 13. A wrist shot off the face-off is denied as Daniel White took it. Another save by Veltri. Entering the zone is Jasper Uricchio, but he stood up by Jason Reinert. Reinert skates around to the near side. Good pressure by Uricchio and Kurhosky. Shane Kurhosky on the forecheck, and there's going to be a holding call. We're going to get our first power play of the game.
Jason Reinert going to the sin bin.
Hampton will be shorthanded. Fox Chapel will get the man advantage. Jason Reinert, a holding call. And it comes at 13:21 of this first period. Hampton in their win over Penn Trafford had a shorthanded goal, and they did a good job killing some penalties. Reinert in the box with a holding call. Fox Chapel's Jonathan Rice in his own zone. Skates it all the way up. He's checked off the puck by Serlingione. Comes to the near side. And when you're with just 10 or 11 skaters, Serlingione might have got away with a trip as he took the skates out from Stites. Wrist shot down low by the Fox's Seth Kurhosky. And a good save that time by Connor Andrews. But when you're only skating with the 10 or 11 skaters, Rob, special teams become very important, especially getting power play goals.
I was just about to say that too, Bob. I mean, this is the biggest chance you have thus far for Fox Chapel. You have to at least generate some momentum on this, if not score. And this is the other thing too. Fox Chapel still has the first power play unit out. Hampton's able to roll with the second penalty kill because of numbers.
Hampton does force it back to the neutral zone. Good effort by Jordan Zabrowski. Picked up there by Shane Kurhosky, near side of Jasper Uricchio. Uricchio was on the near boards, left wing boards. Cross ice pass to Rice. Rice tried to tee it up. He lost it to Josh Jan, and Jan gets some help, and it's cleared out of the zone by Cody Reiser. Veltri sets it up back in his own zone for Sam Stites. With a minute to go in this Fox Chapel power play. Pass up to Jasper Uricchio. Uricchio gains the zone down the left wing. Drop past the Rice, wrist shot. Out on top of the crease to make the save. Down in that butterfly, Connor Andrews that initially didn't know where that puck was, but he allows no rebound and holds on for another faceoff in the Hampton zone. 51 seconds to go on the Fox Chapel power play. Faceoff to the right of Connor Andrews. In the zone to our right. And you see that if you're watching the video stream. And a short-handed off the faceoff opportunity. Into the zone. Michelle puts it in front on a 2-on-1, but just to the reach of Justin Adamski. Adamski tracks it down. He's going to walk out. Still coming from right to left. He has it checked away finally and cleared off, but a good opportunity for Hampton short-handed, but they cannot get a short-handed goal. We're under a half a minute to go in this man advantage for Fox Chapel. In his own zone, Jonathan Rice. Rice will skate it up through the neutral zone, gains the zone left side, win the faceoff. Stites will gain the zone, will give it away. On the stick of Kyle Spencer, he clears it up, but not out. Good pinch by Shane Kurhosky, and now Stites keeps it alive. Fox Chapel on the right side with the power play. Stites keeps it in near point, his pass across. In stride to Uricchio. He's got room, he fires it low. I don't think it ever got on the net. Blocked in front. Uricchio left point. Fires this one down low. And that time Andrews makes the stick save, and he covers up on the rebound for the Hampton Talbots.
Now you can tell Uricchio is just frustrated. He's standing there at the blue line, putting his head up in the air, kind of like, what else could I have to do? I mean, a couple good shots on net, had a really good dangle right at the blue line to get around the defender and have an open look there that never hit the net.
Foxes win the faceoff. They play it behind the net, trying to slide it around Kyle Spencer, but Stites keeps it alive. Left point, Uricchio. Left circle, he dumps it down. That's played there by Seth Kurhosky, put it in front to his brother Shane. And Andrews got on it. That was a pretty quick whistle by the referee. I don't think Connor Andrews really ever secured that puck.
Yeah, just not. The power play's been okay for Fox Chapel so far, especially on this shift, but Kurhosky has to have his head up a little bit more. He had an open look by Uricchio at the point and just elected to shoot on net with nobody there.
Face-off win. Pushed to the net by Shane Kurhosky. A stick save made by Connor Andrews. And Hampton gets it back to the Fox Chapel blue line. 15 seconds to go on the Fox's power play. 8:45 left in period number 3. at center ice, dumped in by Seth Kurhofsky. Foxes look for have that many troops to do that. Cleared by the Talbots, 1 second, and that is it. The penalty is over to Zabrowski, and we're 5 aside. Remains a 2-1 lead for the Hampton Talbots. Uricchio in his own zone for Fox Chapel. Behind his own net, surveys. Being pressured there by Bates. Bates gets a steal. That's a great forecheck by Ryan Bates. Tries the center. Hits the back of the net. And now it's finally picked up by Shane Kurhofsky. And he comes out of the zone with speed. It's 2-on-3. Kurhofsky, a wrist shot up in the air, and it flutters right into the paw of Connor Andrews, and he holds on for a face-off in the Talbot zone. 8:02 to go in period number 3.
That shot total just keeps getting more lopsided. 43 shots for Hampton and 19 for Fox Chapel, and just that's the kind of game it's been. But give credit to Fox Chapel a lot. I mean, still only a 2-1 game, plenty of time left, 8:02 to go in regulation. So you figure, minute and a half, 2 minutes, pull the goalie, get that extra attacker out there and go for it.
Face off to the right of Connor Andrews in the zone to our right. The troops are set, won by the Foxes. Play to the left point to Yaminski. Fired it down low. Uricchio was swooping in for the rebound, but he has to play it behind the Hampton goal. Uricchio trying to dig it out of traffic. Coming to the near side, Strawman pinches and keeps in for the Foxes. Behind the net, too far for Uricchio. Played by Josh Jan, up and out. And if the Talbots counter, they can have a 2-on-1. It's a 3-on-2 now. Zabrowski in fires. Good stick block by Strawman. Great job to close space and deflect it up. And in front, hits a skate up in the air. Weinbrenner can't settle. No, he does get a shot. Veltri stops that. It's up in the air again as Weinbrenner is causing havoc. And Veltri keeps it out of there and covers up.
What a sequence there by both sides. Weinbrenner had a couple whacks at it, just couldn't baseball it out of the air, little knuckle puck. And then coming the other way, Veltri plucking the second, would have been the third shot, the second one on net, plucked it out of the air and was able to settle it for the faceoff.
Very good. The Rob and Bob show. Bob is impressed with Rob. First game, and he drops the Mighty Ducks knuckle puck reference.
Got to.
Steal by Shane Kurhofsky, or Seth, down the right wing side. Stood up, though, and a nice check by Rapino. So Seth Kurhofsky has to go into the right corner. As we approach 7 minutes to go, centering pass is intercepted, and out of the zone comes Spencer Homitz. Homitz down the left side makes a move, and up ahead on the far side was Jordan Zabrowski, and he's offside. We're checking, it was not Zabrowski, it was Ryan Bates. Reiser has to go back and pick up his net guard in his own zone. 44-20, the shots favoring the Hampton Talbots. They also lead this contest 2-1. That's a good job by the referees. Reiser threw his net guard into the bench, and the referee says, "No, son."
Nice try.
He's replaced on the ice by Kevin Bott. Bott gets the face off to Bates. Bates in the zone. Wrists it just high and wide. Not sure if Veltri saw that through a screen, but it missed the net. Hampton behind the net. It's Kevin Bott who has an assist. Puts it in front. That shot is stopped by Veltri. There's all kind of traffic on top of Veltri, and he made another save. Puck at the left point. Spencer wrist it wide. Played in the Fox Chapel zone by Nathaniel Miskey. He can't get it out. Put back behind the net. Homitz is beaten to the puck by Veltri. Veltri slides it along the net. It's kept in by Hampton. In the left corner, Spencer Homitz comes to the right point. Teed up there by Reiner. Shot is blocked. Out of the zone comes Seth Kurhofsky. Gets the puck back to neutral ice. Reiner puts it back in, and it's cleared by the Foxes. Icing against Fox Chapel with 6:05 remaining in the third period. Hampton leading the Foxes by a score of 2-1.
Well, 6:05 to go, starting to become crunch time a little bit more urgency for Fox Chapel, but give Hampton a lot of credit. The Talbots have done a really good job on the forecheck tonight, just creating a lot of pressure, a lot of turnovers in the attacking end.
Face-off one, comes to White, wrist it. Blocked and bouncing, and Veltri found it. The block by Stites. That puck was bouncing through a bunch of legs, and Veltri found it somehow.
Now Veltri wanted to keep the play going, too. He went to throw it out to a defender, and Referee already blew the whistle for the faceoff.
45 saves now for Chad Veltri for Fox Chapel. Hampton wins another faceoff. This backhander is blocked by Wonderly. Cleared the zone. Condren forces it out of the Fox Chapel zone back into the Talbots end. They steal and a walk in and a save as Wonderly skated in along the right goal line down low, and Andrews denied him. Grob back the other way. Past the White, slap shot, save. Veltri couldn't control this rebound. Hampton puts it around to the point, kept in, but it's a skate. Uricchio tries to come out of the zone, and he does, but Grob denies him, and then we're going to get a penalty. Alex Michelle took down Jasper Uricchio, and someone's for Hampton is going to go to the penalty box. Fox Chapel wants to give the puck to the Talbots, and we're going to get another power play opportunity for Fox Chapel. Their third of the game, an interference call, and it's got to be against Alex Michelle.
It is. And just tried to run somebody over, didn't have the puck, and that'll get you interference every time.
11:45. Third power play of the game for Fox Chapel. And with time ticking down, it becomes crucial with the Foxes trailing 2-1. Faceoff is going to be right near center ice.
Penalty number 18, Alex Mitchell. 2 minutes for interference. Time for penalty, 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Mitchell, 2 for interference.
Puck is controlled by Stites. Stites to Uricchio. Uricchio quarterbacks the power play from the left point. Skates in, fires. Shot is blocked. Good stick work there by Spencer. Uricchio on it. He's knocked down behind the net. Weinbrenner skates it up, dumps it out of the zone. He had Serlingione up ahead, trying to find him shorthanded. Fox is in their own zone with Stites. Stites the center ice. It's behind Miskey. Jacob Miskey lost it. Finds Shane Kurhofsky. He gains the zone for the Foxes on this power play. Backhands it near side to brother Seth. Seth dumps it in. Picked up, and William Meglio doing a nice job just to lag it down the near side. And he fires it onside, but wouldn't have counted anyway, as Weinbrenner has a good point. He was knocked down away from the play, and he wants an interference call, and he should have probably had one.
Look,
you don't agree with me?
No, it's ticky-tack. I mean, it was right at the blue line. It just, in my opinion, it looked like incidental contact, but, you know, my opinion
it's contact.
It's